Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you the newest version of the Arrma Notorious. This newest version of the Arrma Notorious is very similar to the Arrma Kraton in almost every way. The Arrma Kraton does have just a little bit longer length of the chassis, a different body, and different tires. The first thing I want to show you is the newest controller. This is the newest version of the SLT3 controller. This controller does have the switch on the back for the training modes, which is 50%, 75%, and 100% throttles. These are a 3-channel controller, as they do have a 3rd channel button here, although in this model, it is not going to be used. Getting a closer look at the chassis here, you can see some of the newest versions and newest features here. So they do give you the new EXB top brace. This is a more durable, more rigid version. They are including a metal servo arm, and they did install Spectrum servos in here, so you will get Metal Gear servos. They do feature the newest Arrma speed controller, the 150 amp one. Now this does have this extra wire here for telemetry. Unfortunately though, the SLT3 controller does not have the telemetry options on the top like they included in the Spectrum receiver that's in all of the ADAS trucks and also in the felony and the infraction. They did change the rear shock tower. They have changed the suspension geometry in here. That is leaning the shocks in a bit further than the original speed controller was. But the other advantage being that this shock tower isn't hanging out here quite so far. It's not quite as long. And that means that you will pick up some durability from this new shock tower. They have beefed up the suspension arms as well. You can see that there's some gusseting that they've done on the inside, just trying to make things a bit more rigid. Now, the advantage of the gusseting is that you're picking up the rigidity, but you're saving some weight. So I'd be very interested to see how durable these A-arms actually are compared to the last versions. They're also boasting some features about safety pins to hold the pin in place, although I'm not exactly sure how well that's going to work as compared to the original. Maybe they're thinking these plastic covers will better secure the pins. They're also including the E-clip retainer on the pinion gear down here on the bottom, just in case your set screw comes loose and your pinion doesn't go flying away. Another thing that they're boasting on is the new higher capacity receiver box that's located here. I'm not sure how this is really going to benefit the average user, but if you do want to run a higher amperage BEC or something along those lines that you need to stick in that receiver box, that could be beneficial. Aside from the new features, they still are including the older ones, including the aluminum shocks and the sway bars as well as the CVDs here in your axles, so this will make for pretty durable drive shafts. Another new feature of this model are these gussets they have added to the chassis here. Anytime you add gusseting like this, it's going to add rigidity and durability. Well guys, that's going to wrap up this video. I really hope you've enjoyed taking a look at the new Arrma Notorious. If you have, consider giving me a thumbs up and a subscription. Also, if you want to see my new videos, make sure you don't forget to hit that bell. If you don't hit that bell, you're not getting notifications that new videos are going up. So make sure you go back and do that for all of your subscriptions. Well anyway, I hope to see you in the next one.